Ra explains that the first known thing in creation is infinity. The next thing that happened was that infinity became aware. After that, awareness led to the focus of infinity into infinite energy. And this infinite energy can be accurately called love or logos. As Ra states in session 13, quote, "The creator is the focusing of infinity as an aware or conscious principle called by us, as closely as we can create understanding in your language, intelligent infinity." The next step after intelligent infinity was established is what Ra calls the first primal distortion of the law of one, which we refer to as free will. Thus, an infinite number of dimensions becomes possible. Ra goes on to say, quote, "The energy moves from the intelligent infinity due first to the outpouring of randomized creative force. This then creating the patterns which in holographic style appear as the entire creation of matter in which direction of energy is explored. These patterns of energy begin then to regularize in their own local, shall we say, rhythms and fields of energy, thus creating dimensions and universes." So in summary, Ra is saying that because all energy is intelligent, the Logos basically just sent out this intelligent energy randomly, not knowing where or what it would do, until it began to form patterns and rhythms that eventually became a structure which the Logos could work with. After this was the creation of light, and therefore physical matter. Ra explains that light is the expression of love in physical form and has intelligence. Ra calls it love light. So this is where the interesting stuff begins. Ra explains that each level of creation is, in a sense, its own God that forms its own structure and order for the following level to create from. Creation is fractal in nature, which means that every part demonstrates the whole and is an expression of the same blueprint at different scales. So the first thing which was formed in the universe after the Big Bang would have been the major galaxies. A galaxy is the first Logos. The galaxy itself is not the Logos because the Logos is a non-physical consciousness, but the galaxy is the physical manifestation of the Logos. So the galaxy then decides how to order and structure itself. All of the laws, vibratory patterns, chemicals, and elements it will have within it, and this is how it will ultimately express the Creator. As we know through our own science, the size and shapes of galaxies differs quite dramatically throughout the universe. Each galaxy is in a sense its own experiment and is as unique as each person is unique. The next stage of creation would be stars, which Ra calls the sub-logos. Each star designs its own archetypal system, which we call the archetypal mind, as we know through astrology and the tarot deck, and then the planetary bodies are formed as an expression of those archetypes. From there, each planetary body serves as the sub-sub-logos and decides what patterns of evolution will occur within it based upon the chemical structure it was given by the sub-logos. Each sub-sub-logos, or planet, may even throw in some new evolutionary wrinkles of its own. From that point, each living creature on the planet would be also a sub-sub-logos, which has free will to explore and create as it wishes within the structure that it was given. And this is essentially what you and I are doing with our own lives each and every day. The expression of our own unique free will is ultimately the expression of the one infinite Creator.